सर कर दिया था।
So finally, the most awaited moment has arrived. Our esteemed chief guest is here with all of us. Please welcome him with huge round of applause. मेरा IIT प्रांगण में आपका हार्दिक अभिनंदन है, हार्दिक अभिवादन है। पर आपका अभिनंदन है, सम्मान की रोली और भावनाओं की केसर से आपका वंदन है। आज वाकई में हमारा IIT प्रांगण शोभायमान हो गया है। कृपया सभी अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें। कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए now let's start today's program as per our rich Indian culture with the name of Goddess of Knowledge and Wisdom, Ma Saraswati.
अर्जुन
So I solicit to all the prominent dignitaries to please come forward for lighting of lamp ceremony and fill the aura with joy and touch. तमसो मां ज्योतिर्गमया, अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर हमारा आज का ये सुंदर कार्यक्रम 5th International Conference on Innovation in IOT, Robotics and Automation, IIRA 5.0. Vidya Dadati Vinyam, Vinay Dati Pasadam.
सर आप
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम् शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदम्। ओम ऐं नमः शारदाय, ओम ऐं नमः शारदाय, ओम ऐं नमः शारदाय। May the darkness of ignorance be swept away by the dawn of comprehension and self-realization. विद्या धनम सर्वधनम प्रधानम। विद्या के बारे में आज की पूरी ये कॉन्फ्रेंस है जो सारे ही धर्मों में प्रधान है। Now I request our honorable chief guest to please grace the dais with a benign present. I also request our escort team to escort him to the stage. He is Honorable Vice Chancellor of Guru Jambheshwar University, Muradabad, Professor Dr. Sachin Maheshwari ji. Now I request our Chairman MIT, Architect Shri Vaiti Gupta sir to please grace the dais. Again I request our escort team. Now I request our Honorable Director sir to grace the dais. I also request our Honorable IOT Dr. Manish Saxena sir and conference convener Dr. Rajiv Kumar sir to grace the dais. I also request our escort team. Now I request to our Chairman MIT to present a sapling to our Honorable Chief Guest and welcome him in the MIT premises. मैं आपको साथ में ये भी बता दूं, हमारे जो चीफ गेस्ट हैं वो पर्यावरण प्रेमी हैं, बहुत समय से वो पर्यावरण के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, तो उनको सैपलिंग देते हुए हम एमआईटीएंस को ज्यादा खुशी हो रही है। उसके बाद मेरा अनुरोध है हमारे डायरेक्टर सर, सीटीपी और चेयरमैन सर से प्लीज रोज बट भी देकर उनको वेलकम करें। आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑनरेबल डायरेक्टर सर, Honorable HOD ASH Manish Saxena sir and conference convener Rajiv sir to present a rose bud to our chief guest and welcome him. Now I request Honorable HOD ASH Dr. Manish Saxena sir. Now I request our conference convener, Professor Dr. Rajiv sir. MIT प्रांगण में आपका बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। An extremely delightful and glorious morning to all of you. I, Dr. Sugandha Agrawal, feeling immensely privileged to graciously welcome you all in my modest words on this wondrous, prestigious occasion of IIRA 5.0. I perceive immensely privileged to propound a cordial and exuberant welcome note to our honorable guest. I express my heartfelt gratitude for his incalculable time to this program. I welcome you, sir, with the fathoms of my heart with enormous zeal and reverence. सर, चार पंक्तियां कहना चाहूंगी आपके आगमन पर कि प्रांगण हुआ शोभायमान, सम्मानित अतिथि जो यहाँ पधारे, अनुग्रहित है मन, हर्षित है हृदय, अहो भाग्य है बड़े हमारे, आमंत्रण स्वीकार किया हमारा व रखा हमारा मान, कृतज्ञता से नतमस्तक है हम, करते आपको सादर प्रणाम। इसी बीच हमारे संस्थान की ट्रस्टी श्री अनिल अग्रवाल जी भी आ चुके हैं। कृपया जोरदार करकर ध्वनि से उनका स्वागत करें। ऐसे अनुरोध है कि कृपया वो मंच पर आए और मेरी एस्कॉर्ट टीम से भी रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज एस्कॉर्ट सर टू द स्टेज। और उसके बाद मेरी अगेन आई रिक्वेस्ट I request to Honorable Sir to present a rosebud to our chief guest. कृपया एक रोजबर्ड अनिल सर को भी देकर उनका जो हमारे चीफ गेस्ट उनका स्वागत करें। आई रिक्वेस्ट फॉर द सेम। हम लोग बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हैं। हमारा कॉलेज निरंतर इस तरह की कॉन्फ्रेंस कराता आ रहा है। आप देखेंगे कि ये 5th इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस है जिसका क्रेडिट निश्चित रूप से MIT के सभी ट्रस्टीज, डायरेक्टर, अथॉरिटीज, HODs को जाता है जिनके मार्गदर्शन में आज ये सब संभव हो रहा है। थैंक यू सर। सभी पंक्तियों में मैं जो कुछ पंक्तियों के माध्यम से सर जो आपका वेलकम कर रही थी उसी को कंटिन्यू करते हुए ये अतिथि महोदय निसंदेह आपकी उपस्थिति ने MIT के सभागार में 4 चांद लगा दिए हैं और आपकी इस गरिमामय उपस्थिति ने हम सभी MITians के अंदर एक नवीन ऊर्जा का संचार कर दिया है। आज की इस इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में उपस्थित सभी गण उत्साहित हैं, हर्षित हैं, गौरवान्वित हैं क्योंकि आपका सानिध्य मिला है और आपके उद्बोधन को श्रवण करने का भी अवसर मिलेगा। एक बार आपसे फिर से आपको MIT की ओर से नमन, वंदन व अभिनंदन। Today we are bubbling with joy to state about the miraculous achievements of MIT. I feel towering pride to state that MIT is applauded worldwide in the sphere of education. As MIT's M stands for motivation, I stands for innovation, and T stands for transformation. Now I request, as we are having shortage of time, so I request our Honorable Director Sir to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest of today's program, Professor Srin Maheshwari ji. Photographers, we have to go by the photographers. So, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Guru Jambheshwar University, Professor Sachin Maheshwari ji, Chief Guest of today's program, Honorable Chairman, MIT Group of Institutions, Architect Vaibhav Gupta ji, Honorable Joint Secretary, MIT Group of Institutions, Shri Anil Agarwal ji, Dean R&D, Dr. Manish Saxena ji, Convener of the conference, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, other family members of the trust, Madam Malika, Registrar, all other deans, head of the departments, conference coordinators, organizers of the program, participants of the conference, attending offline, all the participants who are attending online, and all dear my students. Very good morning to all of you. It is our proud privilege that we are hosting 5th International Conference on Innovation in IoT, Robotics and Automation. It is the 5th in row. The series continuously for last 4 years we are conducting this, and this is the 5th time. And at this time, we are fortunate to have a presence of Honorable Vice Chancellor as Chief Guest. So on behalf of MIT Group of Institutions, I would like to welcome you, sir. Sir, you are heartily welcome to the MIT premises, and may request all the gathering to give a standing ovation in the honor of Professor Shah. With a huge round of applause. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the MIT. Please. Thank you everyone. सर की शान में कुछ आपको मुझे याद आ गई है, जरूर कहना चाहूंगा कि परिंदों को मिलेगी मंजिलें यकीनन, परिंदों को मिलेगी मंजिलें यकीनन, ये फैले हुए उनके पर बोलते हैं और वो लोग रहते हैं अक्सर खामोश, जमाने में जिनके हुनर बोलते हैं, जमाने में जिनके हुनर बोलते हैं। ऐसे प्रतिभावान, प्रतिभाशाली, बहुमुखी प्रतिभा के धनी हमारे माननीय कुलपति महोदय जी प्रोफेसर सचिन जी महेश्वरी आज हमारे बीच में है। हमारा सौभाग्य है कि सादा जीवन कुछ विचार जैसे व्यक्ति और जिनका जमाने में जिनके हुनर बोलते हैं, ऐसा प्रतिभा आपके सामने है। तो एक बार पुनः तालियों के साथ, कटल धोटी के साथ उनका स्वागत, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। So my dear students and participants, we are conducting this international conference on innovation in IoT, robotics and automation. As you all are aware that these are the latest technological advancement, and it has been very progressive during the last 2 decades. And with a clear vision that all the researchers, our students, faculty members should be equipped with the latest technological advancement in these technologies, we are conducting on the same topic this conference. And I'm very proud to announce that in this conference, sir, we have received more than 200 papers, and only 82 papers are accepted finally for the publication, and out of which 39 papers are from the outside researchers, and 5 papers are probably from the faculty. This time it is very less in number, but our students have participated like anything, and finally the students have presented, 38 students have presented, they will be presenting the papers in this conference. So huge round of applause for the organizers. Organizers, you have made the wonderful thing by organizing this conference continuously the 5th time, and with a huge response. I mean, getting these much of papers, it shows that how much popular MIT group of institution and your conference is. So I extend my all the best wishes to the organizers and to all the participants. All these 2 days, I hope that all will be benefited by this conference, and please take the positive things from this conference and spread it to your students and the fellow members, so that outcome of this conference may be successful. Thank you everyone. Thanks for inviting me here. Have a nice day. And in this conference, I would like to welcome all my trustees, my conference conveners, and all the participants and all of you. Have a good time. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational and dynamic thoughts. Now I request our conference convener of this international conference, IIRA 5.0, to tell you more about this conference.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. And distinguished chief guest, Professor Sachin Maheshwari, sir, Chairman, Shri Architect Y.B. Gupta, sir, Shri Anil Jawad, sir, Dean Academics, Shri Singhal, sir, Dean R&D, Manish Saxena, sir, Dean PSW, Anish Amnivesh, sir, and Head of the Department, and all the faculty members and all the participants. It is honor and privilege to welcome you all. And all the this is the 5th international conference on innovation, IoT, robotics, and automation. This conference theme accelerates the future through the IoT, robotics, and automation. Reflects the dynamic evolution of technologies that no longer operate in isolation. Today, the IoT is not just a connected devices. It is a creating ecosystem. Just like robotics is not longer as to factory fellows. It is extending into a healthcare, education, agriculture, even our homes also. And automation is no longer about efficiency alone. It is becoming a cornerstone in an intelligence-driven innovation system. This conference aims to be a flagship event in the field of IoT, robotics, data science, computational intelligence, and automation. In this conference, we focus key points: smart connected system, industrial services robotics, automation in manufacturing and healthcare, artificial intelligence and machine learning integration system, cyber physical system, and secure communication. This is totally based on the IoT, robotics, and machine-driven systems also. And past, we have organized a 4 conference under this theme, that is the IIRA 1.0 in the starting year of 2020. Until now, 2025, having a 5th international conference we are going to organize. And now this is under the banner of Springer also and IJESET also. So thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for providing complete info about this international conference. Now, as you know that without the support and coordination and cooperation of the trust members, such kind of events are quite impossible. So I request our Honorable Chairman Sir Shri Architect Vaidya Gupta Sir to address the Galaxy of Intellectuals.
आप सबको सादर नमस्कार। आज के मुख्य अतिथि जी, आपके चरणों में हमारा प्रणाम। आप गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी बनी पहली अनाउंस गवर्नमेंट सारे प्रदेश भर में हर मंडल में गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी थी। मुरादाबाद अकेला लेकिन सबसे बड़ा निर्यात नगर पूरे प्रदेश भर में उसमें यूनिवर्सिटी का सौभाग्य मिला और हमारे पहले वाइस चांसलर साहब आज हमारे बीच में हैं। आप जितनी आपकी शक्ति है उसकी जो चालू रही है तब मुझे मिला 1.5 मिनट का समय और उसमें से 1 मिनट मुझे इसमें से आपके लिए समर्पित करना है कि आप जब तक आपका विश्वविद्यालय बनना शुरू हो रहा है, पूरा हो रहा है, तब तक आप इसको अपना विश्वविद्यालय मानिए। अब आपकी ऐसी सेवा करेंगे कि आप कहीं भी कमी महसूस नहीं करेंगे। क्योंकि आइए अपना घर समझिए, अपना दफ्तर समझिए, हम हमारे पास सब कुछ यहाँ पर है। बहुत ज्यादा सम्मानजनक आपका ऑफिस सुनाते हैं तब तक जब तक आप वहाँ पर जाने वाले हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. सर की अनुमति से बस मैं 2 या 3 मिनट का समय ले सकती हूँ। सर आपकी अनुमति चाहिए क्योंकि मैंने जो तैयार किया है, आप इतनी बड़ी शख्सियत हमारे बीच आ रही है, किसी को पता भी नहीं है ठीक से कि सर के क्या क्या अकॉम्प्लिशमेंट्स है, वो मैं ब्रीफ में बताना चाहूंगी। सर सबसे पहले तो महाजनस्य संपर्क तस्य न उन्नति कारक मध्य पथ स्थित तो ही धंधे मुक्ता फलम श्रेयम। इसका अर्थ है महाजन और गुरुओं के संपर्क से कौन उन्नति नहीं करता। कमल के पत्ते पर पड़ी पानी की एक बूंद भी मोती की तरह चमकती है। तो जो सर की शख्सियत है वो एक महाजन की है और उनके बीच में अगर हम लोग यहाँ पर हैं तो हम पे भी तो कुछ बूंदे कुछ चमक तो हम पे भी आई जाएगी। तो हीरे की तरह जगमगा ही रहे हैं। Thank you, sir. So with great pride and honor, I take this golden opportunity to present biodata of such a versatile personality who left no stone unturned and carved a niche for himself on national and as well as international level. It is really an honor to have such a prominent and renowned personality with us today. So the radiance of your philanthropy, your social service has dazzled the people deeply. You are undoubtedly admirable, notable personality full of exuberance. You are a true philanthropist, a revolutionary leader, a motivational speaker, humanitarian, altruistic, compassionate, and whatnot. He is a tremendous towering personality with distinguished vision. His passion for humanity is fantabulous and stupendous. सर अभी हमारे यहाँ पे मुरादाबाद में जो गुरु जम्भेश्वर यूनिवर्सिटी है उसमें सर यहाँ पे एज अ वीसी तो हैं ही। प्रसाद में सर की जो पीएचडी है वो IIT दिल्ली से है। He has done his Master of Engineering from University of Roorkee and Bachelor of Engineering from MNREC Allahabad. Resume is too long अगर मैं शॉर्ट करूँ क्योंकि मुझे लगता है मैं सर को ज्यादा सुनना है, but he has published more than 100 papers. Can you believe on national and international level? He has number of books and research papers published worldwide. Still I have to count the pages. And if we talk about his research project awarded, so means number of candidates have completed PhD under his guidance and supervision. It is not possible in such a short period of time to state all these things. Sir, मैंने seriously you won't believe क्योंकि पहले भी सर मिल चुकी हूँ एक बार आपसे, तो मैं रात को मैंने सोचा कि क्या लिखूं। तो सर पर्यावरण प्रेमी भी हैं, सर RSS से भी जुड़े हुए हैं, देशभक्ति की भावना इनमें कूट कर भरी हुई है, इंजीनियर बेटे भी हैं। तो सर कुछ पंक्तियां की तरह बहुत लिख देती हूँ मैं कविता के माध्यम से, तो उम्मीद है शायद आपको पसंद आएंगी। उनके साथ आपको इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी कि सादगी, सहृदयता, संयम और समर्पण से पुराना नाता है आपका। देशभक्ति, सत्यता व कर्तव्य निष्ठा से महकता है व्यक्तित्व आपका। RSS हो या विज्ञान भारती, पर्यावरण हो या समाज सेवा, इंजीनियरिंग हो या तकनीकी राहें, चारों ही दिशाओं में फैला है सफलता व यश का इंद्रधनुषी उजाला।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
तो हमें इनवाइट ऑनरेबल चीफ गेस्ट।
सर्वप्रथम माँ शारदे को प्रणाम, आदरणीय मंच को प्रणाम, आदरणीय शिक्षकों को प्रणाम और शिक्षार्थियों को बहुत बहुत आशीर्वाद। अभिभूत हूँ यहाँ आकर। I truly am emotional about it. Guru Jambeshwar University, Moradabad, I joined in December 24. And since then, I have not been interacting with the engineering student, and this is the first time I'm going to interact with you all, who is my fraternity, engineering fraternity. So it gives me immense pleasure to be with you, be with the engineers, budding engineers, because I have always been associated with teaching, never applied for such kind of post, and never knew that when I was submitting my end semester award list, that from the next semester I would not be there to teach my students. But still I connect every day, every night. Every night I connect with my students and try to teach. Well, coming to Moradabad Institute of Technology, I know this institute since ages because I have been associated with some of the parliamentary committees wherein AICTE had to submit its reports. AICTE, not many people would like to associate with that organization, but when I was part of parliamentary committee, there were some reports about the good institutions, and MIT was one of them. Now, I am habitual of giving pairwise replies, so whatever you have said in for me, most of the things are not true. What Professor Gupta sir, who is the founder of this institute, he happens to be my senior. And when he happens to be my senior, obviously I would always touch his lotus feet. And the offer is too lucrative to say no. I would have wished that Moradabad Institute of Technology should have been partner of Guru Jambeshwar University, Moradabad as its constituent school. I would have deeply accepted. Yeah. And I am of the firm view that we should not have university, we should not have medical university, we should not have separate universities like this. Because otherwise you do not inculcate the feelings of collaboration, because collaboration is the key nowadays. Because if you are clubbing one typical kind of institute, then cross-migration is not possible. Interdisciplinary areas probably would not get promoted. Because if all medical people are collaborating with medical people, probably the intervention of engineering would be limited to some extent, unless or until you have that kind of desire to collaborate. So therefore university means universal education. That is my personal view. And I am expressing it in my own personal manner. I am not criticizing any government. However, I am saying I am of the view that a university should have all the education, be it medical education, be it engineering education, be it other education. But at this moment, as far as affiliating institutions are concerned, we are deprived of engineering institutes and medical institutes. So that gives me immense vacuum, and hope Moradabad Institute of Technology would be able to fill that vacuum, even if you are not part of our university, but we can always collaborate and we can always come good on societal expectations. Coming on to the conferences, I am here to say a few words about the conferences. Conferences must have always some takeaways. I stopped going to conferences, I'm being very upfront with you, because conferences, these were just a gimmick. We will get some money, then teachers would get some points for the promotion and so on. And then somebody would add their biodata, add that one paper or one something to their conference list. Conference rather should have had those kind of takeaways, wherein we are able to learn newer things, we are able to get the research directions. That unfortunately is not happening. Why that is not happening? Because again, we have learned not to collaborate. Therefore, it is my ardent duty to enthuse you that you should believe in collaboration. Otherwise, we would not be a nation with which we can be proud of. Why? Because engineering institutions per se have failed this nation till so far. Because we may produce largest number of engineers, but it still is that we are largest importer of technology. So it's a misnomer. We cannot, we are not able to make our defense sector self-reliant. So that is why this word is a very cruel word. We need to know how to utilize our natural resources. We need to preserve our natural resources. We need to preserve our Mother Earth. Why should we see that PAT scan is available in rupees 5,000 on the as a hoarding on Moradabad Delhi highway? So we have to introspect. The biggest, or rather the best fertile land of the world is fast becoming carcinogenic. We engineers have to come good on societal expectations, because the e-waste for which Moradabad is famous, or rather infamous, we should be able to get rid of it. And together we should strive for this, so that Moradabad is no longer e-waste, considered as e-waste capital of India. Friends, I may be sounding very boring, but let us leave our footprints so that our kids can live here peacefully with all environmental thing intact. So that is why I always talk about this particular aspect. So this was the another reply that why I associate myself with the environmental part. Now, coming on to the conferences, rather we should have a session that what we have achieved from this conference, what are the takeaways, and how we are going to proceed further with those conclusions that were part of culmination of that conference. So let us make each and every conference successful. Otherwise, these conference proceedings would bite dust in the library, and then that would only be part of the annual report that we organize these conferences. Therefore, I request you to take this path in holistic way with more commitment, because motivation is important, but commitment is what matters the most. Because one of my teachers, he used to say that excellence is equal to motivation and commitment square, equal to MC square. So doubly enthused approach and half-hearted approach would leave you 16 times less excellence or 16 times more excellence. So if we have to strive hard, we have to come good on societal expectations. If we have to come good on our own expectations, we should remain motivated. That is one thing. But we should strive forward with that kind of commitment, so that nobody is able nobody dare to see us as a weak link with a specific regard to national security, with a specific regard to technological development, with a specific regard to medical education, and so on. Because medical education, if engineers collaborate, then only they would be able to make biomedical instruments. We do not make good biomedical instruments. That is the power of collaboration, and also we can derive, as far as engineering innovations are concerned, we can derive inspiration from nature. If you look at the colony in which termites live, probably that can give you inspiration for making air-conditioned home without having any air conditioning unit installed. Because whether it's scorching heat of Allahabad or whether it is the sub-zero temperature of Kashmir, the temperature of termite home is between 20 and 25 degrees centigrade. So nature has given it a capability, and that is why on that there is a building in Zimbabwe that is made, and the air conditioning requirement is substantially less. If we look at look at the shapes of Mirage 2000, you look at the shape of, you would be able to identify that how it is analogous to which bird. There are a number of examples. You look at the Velcro tape. Velcro tape, the inspiration is from a leech which thrives on buffalo's back. You look at all the examples, all the good engineering examples, be it bullet train, be it aircraft, be it the living which has to be designed with zero carbon footprint. You will have to look at the Mother Nature. So therefore we must care for Mother Nature like anything. In the end, I would like to say that we should remain as original. We should not be copying anything, because now is the time when we can copy and then we can think that probably in terminating it is giving 10% or less than 10%. Our endeavor should be to be original, because AI content can also be copied. So therefore, if we are working in a team, we are working well in a team, we are able to do our projects well without making any effort for copying things. I think we have substantial gray matter in our cerebral hemispheres that we can come good on every expectation and on every need of this country. So therefore, I am requesting you that this young population, which we consider as demographic dividend, should remain demographic dividend. That should not turn into demographic disaster. And I am sure the kind of faculty you have and the kind of environment you have, I am 100% sure that you would be making us proud. You would be making MIT proud. You would be making Moradabad proud. You would be making our country proud. So with this ardent wish, I welcome you all for this conference. This conference should have some takeaways, some good takeaways. You should remain as original as possible. One of my agraj, he used to say that itne maulik bano jitna swayam parivartan hai. So that's why itne unche utho jitna utha gagan hai. It was my cousin grandfather who used to write these poems. Veer tum bade chalo, veer tum bade chalo. So I'm invoking all his points to you, and with all his points, I'm invoking this kind of feeling to you, so that you remain इतने गतिमय बनो जितना स्वयं परिवर्तन है. So with these words, I say thank you so much for inviting me to my own fraternity. I would love to engage some classes on mechanical engineering. I'm little less ignorant about mechanical engineering. So I would love to take classes. This is absolutely not a problem. I hope you will give me some time. Since you have made an offer, so I am making an offer that my services are there for you, and if you need me with specific regard to some part of mechanical engineering. Otherwise, I am an ignorant man, little less ignorant about manufacturing automation. So hopefully, utilize me. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. Let us strive hard for achieving all our destined objectives, and may Almighty bless us, and may God bless us with all noble thoughts from all sides. Ano Bhadra Tato Yam Bhavishwata. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom that will definitely motivate all of us. और सर की जो टैगलाइन है कि वीर तुम बड़े चलो, धीर तुम बड़े चलो, ये सबको याद रखनी है और इसकी सबको जरूरत है, चाहे टीचर्स हो, चाहे स्टूडेंट्स हो या किसी भी एज ग्रुप का कोई भी पर्सन हो. So moving towards the end of the program, लेकिन उससे पहले हमारे बीच जो हमारे सम्मानित अतिथि आए हैं, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, honorable trustees, please present him token of love and regard for his honorable presence. एक चीज बताने से रह गई सर के बारे में, सर विज्ञान भारती के पूर्व राष्ट्रीय सचिव भी रह चुके हैं. तो बहुत ही हम गौरवान्वित हैं सर की गरिमामय उपस्थिति से. जैसे कि सर ने कहा है कि चाहे नेचुरल डिजास्टर हो या कोई भी क्षेत्र हो, हर जगह कार्य को हमें ही करना पड़ेगा, जिसमें बहुत अच्छा एक श्लोक शायद आपने सुना है कि कर्मणे वाधिकारस्ते मां फलेषु कदाचन. कर्म पर ही सिर्फ हमारा अधिकार है, फल पर नहीं. तो हमें सिर्फ अच्छे कर्म ही करने हैं और आगे ही बढ़ना है. So now moving towards at the end of this today's international conference, I would like to pay my gratitude for their benign support in the organization, in organizing this program. So moving towards at the end, who are directly and indirectly associated with this program. So the magnanimous management, the honorable director, trustees, the HODs, faculty members, students. I request all of you to please stand up for national anthem. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा. तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाए तब जय गाथा. जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. थैंक यू.
भारत माता की जय. एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ के लिए आ जाओ फटाफट सारे. आ जाओ सब लोग, यहाँ आ जाओ, आ जाइए. लीड डायरेक्टर ऊपर आ जाइए, रजिस्ट्रार साहब ऊपर आ जाइए, बाकी सब नीचे
स्टैंड के पीछे आओ, मैं स्टैंड पीछे कर दिया। अरे ये थोड़ा पीछे हो ना। आप लोग थोड़ा सा पीछे हो जाइए भाई, इधर के इधर।
सर दर सेंटर
Thank you everyone. Thank you.